All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Watch the slip! Watch the slip! Check 2. No.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And connecting here with DJ Shark. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On first down, Grant. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. On second down, it's Grant.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Grant, and he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 1-yard gains are trending. The same result on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And some space here. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
They'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running with Kamara. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Second down a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Brings up 3rd and 3. Ready? 6-6. Pull it high. 5. Go.
Back to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep. Right. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play that time for the Ravens. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Jackson. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
53 is the mic. Stay with your man.
2nd and 15. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter play. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession on 2nd down, Kamara. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd.
Alpha.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take them to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
He's got daylight past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Corey Grant with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Shift. Hey, watch it.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Let's go.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Returnable for Thomas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd and a couple. Jackson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, Steve 6.
53's mine. Check to go.
From the gun is a run for Kamara, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll drop the throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Tyus Bowser in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A 10th carry for Kamara. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
60 or. Hey, watch the slant. Check 9, check 9. Check 2.
Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's second down. Stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A dime look defensively here for the Titans on third. From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. He will not go down.
Have to retape those ankles.
A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown as the first half is winding down as the Ravens push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been there.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Kamara. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Net 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Don't get nervous, man. We ain't begin.
Jackson on 1st down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time.
Hey, box truck.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an NV. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaq Thompson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Thomas. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to it.
It got his man complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From midfield now, here's Jackson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but when he's lost in speed, he's more than made up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaq Thompson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Back to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards to pick up there.
Recon, 132 fighter. Watch the air. Rock it. Switch.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
He's coming. We got double up. Under 10. On out.
They run it again with Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's our time. Mike, 53. Look at me. Go. I'm coming. Get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Slam.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson on first down. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Corey Grant, he scored on the ground and through the air as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Going for a right side here. Complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First target, first catch, and a first down. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, Just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker with the extra point. And that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety. Here's the 2nd and 7. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Another incompletion. It's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaq Thompson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Deuce. Hey, Haywood. Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike. Now.
On the ground, Kamara. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Get it.
Now back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
.44 on his first punt. This is a good kick as well. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, team puts...
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to run. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The Titans on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Check 31, check 31. Ready.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. They go back to Grant. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Grant. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Check 24, check 24.
They'll try and run for it. And an alley to run. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Titans, they've got the football back and they've got it in great field position. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total. But they're still coming up well short. And that is how this one comes to an end. Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end. That last kickoff return, for a moment thought he might break it, but in the end, they get the tackle and stop the drama.
You were starting to have more fun, weren't you?
Well, I was starting to stand up.
Yeah, you were into that one. Who knew? We thought maybe they might get that miracle finish that they were looking for. Didn't quite get it done.